Hello and welcome to ChapterSkip. I'm Shaun, and today I'm bringing you a quick review for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I was recently introduced into the rebooted world of the Planet of the Apes films, and after heading back to watch Rise and really enjoying that movie, I knew it was only fitting that I head to the local cinema complex to check out the highly anticipated sequel. If you're thinking you can just wander into the theatre and watch Dawn without checking out its predecessor, I would say you probably can and still get a lot from this flick, but I feel you would get a ton more if you knew about the origins of the characters and ultimately the origins of the story. When I mention the characters, I'm actually including the Apes too, as they're pretty integral pieces into this puzzle, and I'll even go as far to say that they're pretty much the main characters, and as weird as this may sound, when you're talking about the potential extinction of mankind, you're kinda rooting for the apes the entire movie. Although it's not really as cut and dry as that, because this flick takes you on a journey of various emotions, both through the humans and the apes due to certain allegiances, choices and decisions made by either side, which made for a super complex movie and story which never really felt convoluted or dumb. It may seem at this point in the review that I'm pretty much describing this as the best movie ever, and some may say that, but I'm not going to. It's a pretty fantastic movie, but it does have a few low points. For instance, the running time was a little too long for me, and it could have been trimmed ever so slightly. There wasn't enough Gary Oldman in the movie for me, and much like Godzilla with Bryan Cranston, I was expecting to see a little more of the old man, and when the film didn't deliver, I felt somewhat gypped, but only a tiny bit. Other than those minor quibbles, I have no doubt in my mind in recommending this movie, as I felt the story kept you gripped, the characters, both human and simian, were excellently portrayed, and the special effects were absolutely stunning. Because at certain points in the movie, and in various shots, you could have convinced me that I was actually looking at a real ape on screen, and only the fact that said ape started riding a horse, firing a gun, and shouting, I knew I was then watching a masterclass in CGI goodness. If you're on the fence about checking this film out, and the words apes firing guns on horseback don't do anything to shove you in the right direction, how about this? This movie has genuine, heartfelt, interesting, fully developed and well-crafted characters, story and emotion, which is severely lacking these days, which makes this movie stand out above the rest.